What's up, you guys? MTG has finally come out with a standard set I am actually very intrigued for. Maybe it's because I'm a simp and I love dinosaurs, but this looks really cool and I'm very excited about it. It's been probably about 5 to 6 years since we've seen dinos in the game of Magic. That was the first time I came back to play Magic after like 8 years. Played standard with the Dino decks, won tons of matches. It was so much fun. Bought tons of cards back then, and I'm excited to see what they have to bring with the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's get right into it. We got Kellen, Daring Traveler. It's a 2-drop for a 2/3, so that's just insane off the bat. Whenever Kellen Daring Traveler attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. Wow. Just 2/3 for 2 mana. That's insane. Then you got Journey On. It's 1 green. Create an X map tokens where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. That's not too shabby. Then we have Mana Crypt. The daddy of artifacts right here. 0 mana. So you know that's just fire. At the beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, Mana Crypt deals 3 damage to you. Dang. And tap it, pay 2 mana for 0. It's just a super good card, and they haven't printed it in a while. It wasn't in Commander Masters, but it's good to see it in this. I do like the Lost Caverns, Mana Crypt. It makes sense. Lord of Atlantis, a 2-drop, 2 blue for 2, and it's a 2/2. Other merfolks, you get +1/+1 and have Island Walk. Now that's pretty freaking good. I don't know how often Island Walk is used anymore, but that is actually really good. We got Core Sieve Portal 4-drop artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, starting with you, each player votes for Carnage or Homage. If Carnage gets more votes, sacrifice Portal and destroy all non-land permanents. If Homage gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw a card. Wow. Wow. That's not bad at all. Ghalta, Stampede, Tyrant. Never mind. My bad. Sorry, you guys. Cavern of Souls. That's some cool artwork. That's very cool artwork. As Cavern of Souls enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, pay 1 mana. What's the colorless mana? Add 1 mana of any color spent for this mana only to cast a creature spell you chose of the chosen type. So this card's just an unreal card. It kind of looks like an Aztec temple, which is pretty sweet. Then we've got Stampede Tyrant. It is a 8-drop, 12/12. Trample. When Ghalta Stampede Tyrant enters the battlefield, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. That's insane. I actually really like the artwork too. I love how all the dinos are like running with Ghalta. You can see how giant Ghalta is because the Brochiosauruses or whatever type of the Sauropods, they are so much tinier than Ghalta. He's a monster. We got here. I don't even know how to say it. Deepest Might. It is a crazy looking card. A skull, dragon hand, flaming axe. Trample. If a red source you control will deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Ogier's Axon's power to an opponent, that source deals equal damage to Ogier's Axel's power instead. Okay. It's just, that name is ridiculous. Sorry about that. When Axonil dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transform it under its owner's control. Okay, so I guess it has to transform. What is this? Land. Alright, tap, you get a red. Pay 3 with the red. Transform Temple of Power. Activate only if red sources you control dealt 4 or more non-combat damage this turn, and only as a sorcery. Okay, not too shabby. The Skullspore Nexus, and it's an 8-drop green legendary artifact. What could this be? This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So it's got a little Ghalta, the OG Ghalta feel. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control dies, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the power of those creatures. Holy moly. Pay 2, tap it, double target creature's power until end of turn. Very, very cool. Very, very powerful. I like it. Alright, then we got Breeches, Eager, Pillager. First strike, 3/3 for 3. Whenever a pirate you control attacks, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Create a treasure token, good. Target creature can't block this turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play this turn. Whoa. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty savage, actually. Same one right there. We got Hulati, Poet of Unity. It's another 3-drop, 2/3. That's actually more reasonable. When Poet of Unity enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. You could pay 3 and a white and or a red, 2 and or whites or reds, then return it to the battlefield transformed under her owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can only do it on your turn. Does it tell us what it turns into? Oh, into a saga. Create 2 3/3 green dinosaur creature tokens. Roar of the 5th peoples gains creatures you control have tap, add, oh my god. Search your library for a dinosaur card revealed, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Dinosaurs you control gain double strike and trample until end of turn. It's a game ender card right here. This is a game ender. We got Indominus Rex Alpha. It is a 5-drop, and you can use 2 black or 2 blues, and you have to use 2 greens. And it's a Jurassic Park collab, which I think is really cool. Kind of reminds me of Ikoria when they did it with Godzilla. This looks like beautiful artwork, though. As Indominus Rex Alpha enters the battlefield, discard any number of creature cards. It enters with flying counter on it. If a card discarded this way has flying, the same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, hexproof, haste, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. So it can morph to whatever. When Indominus Rex enters the battlefield, draw a card for each counter on it. Wow. Bomb. Good old 6/6. Then we have Ian Malcolm. We have this. He's an OG. This guy's a legend. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, that player exiles the top card of their library. During each player's turn, that player may cast a spell from among the cards they don't own. Exile with Ian Malcolm, chaotic, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. Not too shabby. That's good. Welcome to Saga. Looks pretty cool. I think it's Welcome to Jurassic Park. I would love to go there. For each opponent, up to 1 target non-creature artifact they control becomes a 0/4 wall artifact with Defender as long as you control the saga. Create a 3/3 dinosaur creature token with trample. It gains haste until end of turn, so you can attack right away on that turn. Destroy all walls, exile this saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Legendary land. Each dinosaur card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Tap this and gain 1 green for each dinosaur you control. Semi-Gaia's Cradle, but only for dinos. Definitely going to be good for a dino deck for sure. And we got some of these lands that look pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about the lands, but I think the cards overall look really fun. I'm actually very excited. I don't know when the set's coming out, but it's probably going to come out shortly. Let me know what you guys think. Are you hyped for the dinos coming back? Are you going to make some new standard decks or enhance your old decks? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are giving away 4 collector, double master, collector packs when we hit 500 subs to 4 lucky subscribers. So have a good one, you guys, and keep on playing Magic.